Hey guys, it's the Shanita Frequency. I'm back with a new video. I hope you guys are loving on yourself and taking advantage of your day. Alright? Put yourself first. Love yourself. Don't put nothing before you. And if you have anxiety, I'm going to tell you a good tip, okay? A good tip when you are having an anxiety attack, remind yourself it is all an illusion. That life is a game and you're in school, alright? And you're learning, okay? And then put one hand over your heart and another hand over your, stomach. Take a deep breath in and out and say, I choose clarity over anxiety. And repeat that 5 times. Take a deep breath. And allow that energy to just move through you and release, okay? You don't need medication and things like that. I'm not a doctor, so if you feel like, that's what's best for you. But I'm more of a natural person. I like a natural approach. And so yeah, I'm happy to be making this video. I had a lot tugging on my energy, and I had energy that was trying to stop me. But I'm showing up today because I know what my purpose is, and I know that I'm supposed to be helping people and bringing forth these messages. All right, go follow me on YouTube at the Shanita Frequency, and follow me, the Shanita Frequency, or Shanita the Leader on TikTok. Also follow my dog Sky Barkiana Blue on TikTok. Okay, for positive doggy content. All right, let's get into it. I'm shuffling the deck. All right, it's Sunday. I love the energy that Sundays provide. And I feel like Sundays for me, I always feel a sense of peace, a sense of relaxation. Saturdays, I don't know. I just feel like Sundays are like the best. I do love Saturday mornings though. I feel like Saturday mornings are like refreshing and fun. I don't know. Anyway, do any of you guys feel like that? Let's get into these messages. Spirit guides, what is it that you want the people to know? All right. What is the energy? What do you want the people to know, and what is the energy? Okay. For the people. For the masses. All right. Let's bring it through. I'm reading from my custom decks. I'm going to get into tarot card readings. But right now I'm being led just to kind of channel messages, write them, and give insight at this time. All right. So here we go. Okay, the first card. Call on your pet spiritual team for extra protection. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have dogs, but some of you guys might have dogs, okay? And now that I have a dog, I understand a little bit more about their experience, okay? I pray with my dog. I clean her energy. I do Reiki with her. You know what I'm saying? We really connect on a deep level because I believe she was sent to protect me. Okay, so just try to see where your pets, and this is for all pets, just try to see what fill out their energy. They go through things too, they fight with other dogs, they exchange energy with other dogs, so I'm being led to tell you guys that if you have a dog or a pet that may seem like they're a little out of their element and they may be going through anxiety, just call on their spiritual team. And it really does work. My dog was stuck around a tree the other day because I have like I want to say extended leash for when she's in the backyard since we don't have a gate. So sometimes she goes around a tree and she gets stuck. And she ended up wrapping herself around a tree like 2 or 3 times. And because it's snow and it's so icy, I can't get to that area because I haven't fully shoveled over that way. And so I'm getting frustrated. And then I thought, okay, this is not the energy that I want to be in, right? So I said, I called out to her spiritual team to guide her from around a tree. And it was wow how instantly she found her way back around the tree. Like it was crazy. Okay, but they do have spiritual guides, they have spiritual teams, and they have lives. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're also uh, invested in taking them new places and seeing new things, Like they're living this experience with us. All right. All right. The next card is everything you have done to me has already been done to you. All right. So I'm getting the energy that some of you guys are not being treated so well or haven't been treated so well uh, by people that you love. Okay, maybe you've extended your heart to people that you felt that you may have trusted at one time and came to realize that they meant you no good. They were just toxic. They just wanted to use you. They just wanted to abuse you. Okay. And so I feel like a lot of you guys had taken the new year to kind of clear out that energy. But if you haven't, it's okay. You'll do it when you're ready. I believe that everybody is making the best decisions for themselves. Okay, when you're ready to do something, you're going to do it. So there's no need to beat yourself up if you haven't removed yourself from something that is hurting you. I do want to say this, if you are being harmed in any situation, you need to strategize and exit from that situation. Don't sit in something that is physically and mentally really extremely causing you harm. Okay. So start to have a plan. If you feel isolated, get with people that love you. Okay. If you're being mentally manipulated to believe that people don't love you, okay, don't believe that. Okay. Find someone that you have good memories of them showing up for you and loving you. All right, there's a lot of narcissistic energy that is out here, and it is very, very potent. All right, Valentine's Day, like I said, is coming up, and that is to me a narcissist's playground. They like to use holidays, events, and money uh, to buy your energy and buy your time, and they think that they owe you when they buy you things. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful about accepting gifts. But I'm being called and guided to tell you guys to repeat after me. All right, everything you have done to me has already been done to you. All right, let that toxic person know that karma don't play. See where I'm going with it? Uh, you're surrounded by dum dums and clowns. Yeah. So, like I said, I was explaining in that previous card that brought me into narcissistic energy, right? That you may be surrounded by some clowns. You may be surrounded by some people who are toxic, who don't have nothing, don't want nothing, don't even think about no goals. You know what I'm saying? They copying off of you. They copying off your energy. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be careful with stuff like that. When you have a good heart, when you're loving and caring, these people with these masks on, baby, all right, they are coming to destroy your smile. They are coming to take your heart and play with it. And see, I don't understand why people don't get it. It's like what you put out is what you get back. And I know we all have had karma. We have been on the opposite side of good karma. We've all had to learn something, but when it comes to these clowns, they just don't learn. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to learn. They don't care. They don't see themselves as worthy or being better. Okay? And so kick them clowns out your energy. Stop being a part of a circus that you don't belong in. You know what I'm saying? You don't even belong. You're simply around these people because you feel bad for these people. Because you've known them for a long time. Because you are too nice, too giving, too loving. Because you feel bad. You've allowed them to pull on your heartstrings. I don't have no heartstrings no more, okay? I ain't got nothing to pull. I'm no longer nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm respectful, and I'm going to get you up out my energy. And you daggone sure ain't buying me, because I'm not for sale, okay? And that's the energy that you need to walk around life with. You can't be bought, all right? Your energy can't be bought, okay? Listen, your energy is all you have. If you don't have your energy, you can't obtain anything. You can't do anything. So stop letting these people come into your life and manipulate you. I'm gonna put it to you like this, because this is the energy that I feel around this card, right? The clown card. I feel like a lot of you guys are still trying to fit in. Stop trying to fit in. You're not. Okay? You're not gonna fit in. You don't even share common things with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? The people who gonna mess with you, they gonna mess with you. The people who are gonna like you aren't even gonna really like to deal with people. All right? Because they know how people operate. So kick the clowns out of your energy before you get stuck in limbo with them. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move forward. All right? It says, I don't know what you're talking about. So we got that I don't know card. You may be confused about someone's perspective or standpoint. And that's what I'm saying with this narcissistic energy. They never want to bring clarity. And the only time that they want to try to bring clarity is if you ask for it. And that's how you know that somebody is operating in manipulative or narcissistic energy. You always have to ask for the clarity. You always have to ask all these questions to get an answer. And then you still probably confused because they don't want to really open up and let you know who they are. They are closed. All right, they are closed up. They're hiding. You know what I'm saying? They know that if you really find out who they are and their intentions, that you ain't going to deal with them. Okay, so you will never know who a narcissist is, and they will never love you. I don't care if they in therapy acting like they're changing. All right, sit and wait a minute. The mask gonna fall off, and you're gonna see that there's not no changes, because honestly, they don't think that anything's wrong with them. And the only reason why that they are in therapy, if they are in therapy, is because you told them to go to therapy. They never do things, they never do what's right on their own. It always has to be pushed. They can never see it on their own, okay? And so remove yourself. Remove yourself before it get bad. Okay, that's the message. Remove your energy before your energy becomes their energy. And when they take your energy, they're going to give it back to you negative. Okay? It says someone wants to hurt your pet to get to you. And so, look, we got the call on your spiritual team. That was the first card, right? Call on your spiritual teams. Uh, Call on your pet spiritual team for extra protection, right? So, someone wants to hurt your pet to get to you. You see how that is a common ground? And then we talking about the narcissists. They love to play games with pets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really, if you are in a relationship with someone who is narcissistic and manipulating you, and you have animals, that animal is now inheriting this abuse. They're confused. They don't know how to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? And you see it. You see how your animal is responding to this person. Something that is loyal to you're not even standing up for you or the animal. That's crazy. Okay? And listen, this is how they're gonna operate. They ain't gonna wanna be bothered with them until they see you about to leave and stuff. Then they gonna start to wanna be bothered with the pet. It's gonna go from get out my face, you know what I'm saying, to, oh, come here, baby, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, do they need any? You know what I'm saying? It's fake. It's fake. It's pretending. You know what I'm saying? So you need to call on your pet spiritual team and find a way to remove yourself and your pet from that environment before they use your pet as a way to manipulate you and hurt you and your pet. All right? You don't want that. Stand up for yourself. Okay? You need to get into the energy of understanding that you're protected and you don't have to settle for less. You don't. It's an illusion. It's an illusion that you need this person. It's an illusion. You got to remove the illusion and gain the confidence and heal. And if you need therapy, get into therapy so that you can talk to somebody about this relationship and this person in private. Please do not discuss your therapy sessions with this person. Okay? Because I'm getting the sense that if you are in therapy or you about to get into it, they going to start asking you all these questions about therapy. Don't talk to them about therapy. Let them know that's a boundary. I don't talk about my therapy sessions. You know what I'm saying? And then you and somebody who you may need to find a therapist too who understands the signs of narcissism and abuse. You know what I'm saying? Because all therapists don't. I mean, my cat is really in there just shuffling. All right, dang, Bobo. Anyway, look, cause you know they want me. They don't want this message to get through. You know what I'm saying? They don't want this message to get through. They don't want you to heal. So look at that distraction. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get this message through. Okay, we gonna clear this energy. Spiritual saying, let's clear the energy. So someone wants to hurt your pet, right? You need to be paying attention. You need to be getting about that environment. I mean, because what I'm seeing is just stress, manipulation, distraction. You're tired, you're confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Choose yourself, okay? It says the spell work backfire and return to the sender. Hot damn. All right. The spell work backfired and returned to the sender. Listen, it was a time that I really didn't understand what spell work is. Like, I thought that you had to have a cauldron, you know what I'm saying? And write out these spells and move your hand around the pot, you know what I'm saying, with skulls and bones. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking this is what, man, it's them words that people saying, you know what I'm saying? It's the stuff that they wishing on you. It's even thoughts sometimes. It can get bad. So people can just say something about you, that's like spell work. You know what I'm saying? Wishing stuff on you, hoping bad things about you. I even think that it's bad for people to even gossip or like talk about you too much in a negative way. Like, that's just energy that still comes your way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, everything they done said about you, all them rumors and stuff, that stuff then came back to them. Now they living out the life, that they said that you were living out. They done dictated their reality by talking negative about you. Look at how that works. You get what you put out. You have to be careful, and even when it comes to me, because I'm coming into that awareness of what I say, because I'm real snappy. I go, listen, these words, and I gotta be careful, because I manifest real fast. So I might say, I hope you, and then next thing I know, you be laid out. And I'm like, dang, I ain't in. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be careful. We gotta be careful with what we saying out our mouths, right? We can allow them triggers and people to push our buttons. Okay? So the spell work that they put on you, the rumors that they done put out there, the stuff that they've been saying, it's now that reality. It's been returned to the sender, you know what I'm saying? And it's plain and simple. It's just plain and simple, just like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just plain and simple. I think a lot of you guys have made things plain and simple. You don't want to over explain nothing. You tired of talking about the same thing. It's just no. It's just nah. It's just nada. You know what I'm saying? If it's a yes, then it's a yes. Like, you ain't got too much energy on these responses and these feelings when you dealing with these people, because you tired of talking. You tired of talking. It's just plain, and it's just simply just like that. And that's the energy that I get. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're tired. You gotta reserve that energy for yourself, for your job, for your kids, for your man, for your woman. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to be fussing with nobody and doing all that. It's a new year. You know what I'm saying? You using this new year momentum, right? That new year energy to just keep it plain and simple, baby. You know what I'm saying? Who in the world wanna explain why you can't do something, right? You can't do it. And people be wanting explanations when they don't deserve one, or even it's like, who is you? Right? I get that, like, who is you? That whoop-de-doo. Hell, I don't even get no explanations. You might be blocked. I'm getting older, and I just feel like this. My breath work ain't what it used to be. See where I'm going with it? My breath work just ain't what it used to be. I used to explain myself. I used to go back and forth. I used to be the queen of reading and going back. I ain't got time for none of that. The read is this. I'm not reading. How about that? That's the read. Okay, and so I feel like a lot of y'all just like, listen, it's plain and it's simple. If you don't get it, you don't got it. Whoop de doo. All right, it's a no. Okay? We got to reparent yourself. Mother and father won't listen. Listen, I had to learn how to reparent myself. All right? I had to learn how to Because I'm getting the energy like a lot of you guys are learning how to love yourself, and you're finding out through loving yourself that you didn't get what you needed from your mother or your father. Okay, because this healing that you're going through, right? This transformation that you're going through is picking at old wounds and scars, and hell, it's probably even picking at stuff you didn't even know was there. It's revealing stuff that you thought you forgot about, right? So I feel like the energy around this message and this card, right? It's like you gotta reparent yourself. You gotta stop asking your mother and your father that's been unavailable your whole childhood. You know what I'm saying? Who didn't even want you, who really just brought you in this world for some type of other game, right? And you can tell that they brought you into this world for some other reason other than they wanted to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? Because of how they treat you when they don't show up. And, it's a lot. So you got to reparent yourself, right? You have to reparent yourself. It is important to give yourself a hug. It is important to tap yourself on the shoulder and say, you know what, you're doing a good freaking job. I don't care if you gotta get them little stickers and give yourself a gold star when you do something right. You have to be that invested in reparenting yourself. And that's what I'm doing. It's gonna be a forever type of situation because you always gonna run into something that reminds you like, dang, I didn't get that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like instead of being, because I feel like a lot of people, you guys still got a lot of anger there. Because like, who wouldn't, right? You look around and it's Mother's Day. You see everybody on Facebook with their mother and they got all these stories, or you see people and they with their dad, you know what I'm saying? You look at your kids and you see how you showing up for them and how you didn't have it. And by the way, if you got kids and you didn't have a stable mother or father figure in your life, right? The lesson was just to show you that all you really need is you. You know what I'm saying? All you really need is you. And number two, it made you the mother and father that you are with your kids. Okay, so you don't be mad about the experience. Embrace it, learn from it, and own it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like reparenting yourself is owning it. You know what I'm saying? It's just simply owning that experience. It's not allowing it to repeat in the next generation, right? It's not allowing you. I mean, yeah. So not having a mother and father, having that wound, just own it, right? Just reparent yourself. Just love yourself. Just do what your mother and father didn't do for you. I think I'm gonna do a whole step by step video on little tips and tricks that I have ran into that help me when I go back to that inner child and she's looking back at me like, dang, you know what I'm saying? And how I mother her and talk to her. I even do mirror work with my inner child, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like, Spirit is calling for a lot of you guys, right? To work on that mother, father wound. If you had grandparents, aunts, and uncles who stepped in, then you were really, really lucky. And so you got to learn to appreciate the people who did show up um, for you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got adopted and you had a great experience with that, right? Like, you got to just be happy for the good stuff that came out of it. because you were meant for it. You were built for it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that you gonna go through that you're not built for, or that you aren't gonna be able to learn from. Like the fact that you didn't have a mother and father, and the fact, or a mother or a father, and the fact that you show up for your kids means that you chose better, right? You didn't take the experience and repeat it. You broke the curse. You're a curse breaker. So pat yourself on the back for that. You know what I'm saying? And look at you. You're able to actually raise kids the right way. So what does that show you? Right? That shows you that it was a plus. It was an upgrade, you know what I'm saying, in your life. So don't ever feel like you really losing out on nothing. You actually gained a great experience that made you a better person for your kids. You actually know what not to do because they didn't show up. So you know I gotta show up. I gotta show up for my kids because I know what it feels like not to have it. So, don't be walking around sad and mad and feeling a certain way. Let that stuff go. And if your parents are toxic, it's probably best that you didn't have them. Because look at all the daggone narcissists walking around. All right. And some of them didn't even have parents. So, I can't 100% say that that's how you end up like that. But what I am going to say is gold star. All right. You've acknowledged it. You're going to grow from it. And if you like me, you're going to teach other people how to do better, how to heal. Now you got a story, right? And you can help people like you. And that's what it's all about. Okay? Let's get into this next card. All right. And we got create boundaries. We got create boundaries. We got create boundaries. Listen. If you don't create them boundaries, baby. All right. If you don't stop playing and create them boundaries. See, we talked about that narcissistic energy. Oh, Lord. These animals that ate and they are crazy chasing each other. We talked about the narcissistic energy, right? So, the reason you even got with the narcissist is because you ain't had no boundaries. That's just the truth. If you had sturdy, good boundaries, you wouldn't even have ended up with that raggedy mother. All right. And I ain't talking about your mama. I'm talking about the daggone narcissist you was in a relationship with. And your mother and your father might have been narcissists too, which is why you even attracting that energy in your relationships. You know what I'm saying? So that's something else too, how that energy transfer. It's crazy. That's why you gotta heal that energy and release it and destroy it from your energy. Because if not, it's a part of your energy, and that's what you're going to attract from. So you got to heal. You got to create them boundaries, right? You got to put yourself first. You got to know what them flags look like, you know what I'm saying? And you got to stick to it. See, the hardest part, it's easy to create, like write down the boundaries, right? It's easy to write them down, get excited about them. You know what I'm saying? See these things in yourself. The hard part is sticking to the boundaries. Like standing on them. So don't just create the boundaries, right? Make sure you stand on them. Because without boundaries, you have no protection. Your energy is just open for anybody to use. Like you're no longer in control of your life. The boundaries help you create the life that you want. So today, I really want you guys to sit down and create strong boundaries. Don't put no little petty ones in there like, when I buy ketchup, it's mine and I'm going to put my... No. Like real boundaries that protect your heart, protect your soul, protect your mind, protect your money, protect your children, protect the people that you love. Like, boundaries are important. They do the heavy lifting so that you're not confused and manipulated. It's like having extra cushion, extra protection around you. And who don't need that in this world, right? So create the boundaries, honey. Stop putting it off so that you can stop running into the clown. You know what I'm saying? And it's plain and simple. Plain and simple. All right? Broken heart. Man, listen. Who ain't had their heart broken? If you ain't had your heart broken, baby, you ain't loved, okay? You ain't loved before. Look at the dang on animals. Hey! Don't make me get y'all. Alright. They're going dog is bad, y'all. Anyway, I listen. I'm like, this is like having a bunch of kids. See where I'm going with it? I thought it was just cute. This is like having kids. I be in here fussing. My neighbors be like, my neighbor told me like a week ago, hey, you be in there yelling like you got kids. What up in there? What's going on? What is going on? But anyway, a lot of y'all are brokenhearted. I get it, you know. But let me tell you something about having a broken heart, baby. That's the best experience ever. You want to know why? Because you get to mend it. Now, a lot of you guys are going to look for somebody else to mend your broken heart. And that's the problem. that's the problem. That broken heart is there for you to show up and heal yourself. So it's a deeper connection with you, right? It gives you a chance to show up for you. It gives you a chance to mend yourself, to sit with yourself, to spend time with yourself. When I'm brokenhearted, honey, I go right into isolation. I hug myself. I love myself. I pamper myself. I tell myself how wonderful and beautiful I am. How proud I am that I allowed myself to love, right? That I allowed myself to open up, right? But that's where the boundaries going to come in. You're going to figure out them boundaries. You're going to figure out them boundaries. So you don't got to keep being brokenhearted, right? By the clowns. It all connects. It all connects. It is plain and simple. Because everything is a connection, right? Even I'm a connection. If you're watching this video, I'm connecting with you. In some way, these messages are meant for you. Because you wouldn't see it. It's something that I'm going to talk about that you need to hear, right? All right, and we got loyalty is the standard. So loyalty is the standard. Loyalty should be the standard of your energy. If you have to question someone's motive, you are being guided to remove them. Loyalty is the only thing allowed. Listen, loyalty is important. A lot of people walk around not even requiring loyalty. I think that's crazy. Like, I remember being on a post about something, and I said, if you ain't loyal to me, you ain't coming in my energy. And people was like, well, people are grown, they shouldn't have to pick and choose. If you coming in my life, you have to be loyal. You can't be over there with people who don't like me. You can't be dealing with, like, come on. For you to even be exchanging energy with people I don't like, man, you just like them. So loyalty should be one of those boundaries that you guys should be creating. Okay? That should be going on the boundary list today. We need to be creating boundaries today. All right? Get you a pen and a piece of paper. Take you a 10, 20 minute to yourself and create 10 good, strong boundaries. Or you're going to be going backwards. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it don't feel good to go backwards. Going backwards is detrimental in the game of life. In the game of life, going back 10 spaces, listen, who in the world want to do that? That means you gotta start over. You gotta go through the same crap over and over. Who wants that? Who wants Groundhog Day? Who got time for that? A lot of y'all in Groundhog Day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just live in the same reality and you so used to it, you don't even see a problem with it. You skipping and jumping to do the same thing. You got the same job, same nigga, same life, same woman. You know what I'm saying? You got the same uniform on. You do the same thing. You just had next thing you know, you 70 years old, you done retired and you done the same daggone thing your whole life. That's I am a Gemini. I gotta be free, baby. I hate routine. Okay? That's why sometimes I miss putting out a video, because I be like, shh. That's why I try to be creative, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I'm doing the same thing. Like, I wanted to go buy all the little cute little pterodactyls and all that. And I sat down and I said, no. We bringing real authentic energy over here. We gonna channel messages. Like, I ain't got nothing against the little tarot cards. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bringing real, like, custom messages. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who I am. That's who I am. And I'm bringing myself, my authenticity into this. You know what I'm saying? So loyalty is the standard. Period. You can sit there and make any excuse to why somebody shouldn't have to be loyal to you. You're not ready to love yourself. Like, you're not there yet. Because when you love yourself, loyalty is a requirement. Okay? It's just what it is. Why wouldn't you want somebody to be loyal to you? Loyalty and respect are like hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you want somebody to be loyal? Let's say they are going to the jailhouse. Somebody going to jail. It's just what it is. It may not even be in this physical. It may be spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it might be the clown. Somebody in that clown circle that's around you. You know what I'm saying? You got to take what resonates too. Some of you guys are just not. Everything is not going to be for you. And that's fine. Okay? Because I'm talking to a collective. I'm talking to a bunch of people. I'm channeling different messages for different people, okay? So just take what they say, eat the meat and throw away the bones, all right? But somebody going to jail, all right? I'm seeing jailhouse clank. And really, I'm seeing spiritual jail before physical jail, okay? Somebody is going to jail, and it's their karma for that spell work that they put on you. Okay, see, because they thought that, they poop don't stink. See where I'm going with it? They think the poop don't stink. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of you guys, they didn't fake apologize. Y'all got to understand, people be faking these apologies and who they are. How they showing up. You know what I'm saying? Half of them before a person comes to you, they got to think about what they do. That's why it's hard for me to accept the energy of apology. Because you had to think about it. And most of that stuff ain't a mistake. I just most of the time I accept apologies just to release them from my energy. Just to be like, all right, now get out my face. Most people think an apology means you back, and baby, the door is closed. In the words of Nene Leakes, the door is closed. All right, and you know what? Nene back on TV, coming back to TV, y'all. I can't wait to see if she have the same energy, or if she gonna be in a different energy because Greg has passed on. You know what I'm saying? Because Greg was an attachment to her energy and helped, bring her light through. So I'm wondering if she even gonna have the same energy. But anyway, they going to jail, baby. They just going to jail, and it's just what it is. They deserve it. So don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Let them go on to jail. Don't put no money on their bucks. You know what I'm saying? Don't do none of that. They done you wrong. So you gonna show up again. A lot of you guys like to show up for people that have shown you they don't give two shakes of a lamb tail about you. Alright? I'm getting the energy that a lot of you guys who are gonna get this message, y'all too nice. Stop being nice. It gets you stepped on and walked over. Okay? You need to be respectful and kind if they deserve that from you. Not everybody deserves all of that. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? I used to be the type of person that don't even tell you bye when I hang up the phone. Okay? I was that, like, just, you be like, all right, girl, click. You know what I'm saying? People who really know me, and it's not that I was trying to be rude, but girl, when it's over, and I ain't even got the time to say it. All right? Someone is trying to drive you insane by playing on your intelligence. Kick them to the curb. Listen, somebody playing with you, they want to see how confused they can have you. It's probably that narcissist. I'm telling you, that narcissist is playing with you. And you walking around like, dang, I'm going to get them another try. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about how many tries did you get this person? I'm getting like you done tried 20, 30 times with a person. Like it's been 20 years, y'all done been 10 years, 9 years, 5 years that you done started off. Are we going to start over again? We're going to start. All right, we're going to start over. No more starts. Let's start to finish. See where I'm going with it? It's time to finish. All right, Auntie Nita said it's time to finish, baby. See where I'm going with it? No more tries. No more tries with this person. They've shown you time and time again. All right, they not going to change. It is what it is. Don't let them keep playing with you. First time, shame on them. The 1,000th time is definitely shame on you. Like, come on, baby. If you still letting somebody play with you for years, it's time to wake up. I'm here to wake you up. God sent me. The Creator sent me, baby. All right? It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. We not doing this. We not doing this one more time. No. You ain't got that much time here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. You ain't got that much time, baby. Wake up. They not changing. They playing with you. All right? They acting. They pretending. Get it. Heal that wound inside of you that needs acceptance and love. Come on, let's heal that mother and father wound, baby. See, this is keeping you there. This stuff, keeping you there. This, not having none of this, keeping you there. And I don't care if it's a romantic relationship. I don't care if it's a job treating you bad. Keep telling you gonna get a raise, you ain't got one. Bye. I'm going where I'm worth. Where my worth is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Bye. See ya. Toodles. Leave a job in a minute, baby. Leave a relationship in a minute. Come on, pick your confidence up. Get up off the ground. Let me tell you something. Even if you're a victim, there's two types of victims, right? Ones that fight and ones that lay down. Which one you gonna be? Pick it up. Pick it up. All right? It's an illusion that you need somebody. It's an illusion that they gonna change. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's a test. Win this time. Do the opposite. Even if you don't know what to do it, do the different. You know what I'm saying? Do it different. The other option is to do the opposite. So at least do that. Right? See what happens. Okay? Proximity. Pay attention to who is attached to you. Pay attention to who is trying to enter your energy. Listen, a lot of y'all got people around you. They just don't belong there. You keep trying to make them fit. You keep trying to repaint them. You keep trying to see the best, even though there's all this no good. All right, you want to see the best. The best is you got you. If you wrote a list, I want some of y'all to write a list. You know what I'm saying? Of the good and bad of the people around you, and see what outweighs what. That determines what's going on. See where I'm going with it. If you got to scratch your behind in your head just to come up with three things, they got to go. Three good things. You can't even come up with it. Bye. Bye. You didn't protect your proximity. And you got to understand how important proximity is. Stop giving people access to your life, your energy, your things, your man, your woman, your kids, your dog. Stop letting people in your yard, your house. I come from people don't even come sit on your porch. Okay? My grandmother didn't play that. You didn't come up in her house, she didn't know you. You didn't come around her like that. Listen, you daggone sure didn't come up in her room and stuff. Y'all let people all up in your house, all up in your room, all around your man. Don't know them. Don't know nothing about them. Too daggone nice. A fool. Okay? A complete fool. Wake it up. No, we not doing that. We not doing that. We not letting them close to us. All right? Boundaries. Create them. Should be on a list today. Or whenever you can get to it. One of them boundaries need to be protection around your proximity. How close you let people get in. Vetting them. Getting to know them. Not letting the red flags go. You see one red flag, they done. They done. We don't pass go when it comes to red flags. That's it. If it quack like a duck, it's a daggone duck. It's not a horse or a pigeon. Okay? Let's get into it. I'm giving it to you real over here, baby. We ain't playing no games. Listen, if you want it sweet, all right, with some splendor, you want to go somewhere else, baby. Listen, this energy here gonna give it to you straight the way my grandmother gave it to me. The way my granddaddy gave it to straight. No chaser. Baby. All right. Don't be the fool. A lot of y'all are doing humiliation rituals on your daggone self. Okay? A lot of y'all are humiliating yourself. They ain't even got to do it. You showing up as the clown in the circus. All right? But you know you're not no clown, right? You know you're not stupid. You know you're not dumb. You know you're not none of that. But they done made you believe this stuff. And now you acting it out because it's really who they are. All right? And I don't know who this message is for. But baby, take it. All right? Take it. Take it. All right? We got blessed and highly favored. All right. It says your favor among the people. The angry demons and low vibrational beings are jealous and send evil eye your way. It all bounces back and returns to them. Anywho, your blessings are on the way. Keep being great, chosen. Listen, you was made for this. You blessed and you highly favored. You got stuff to do. You ain't got time to be playing. See, because you're going to get caught up in this unnecessary karma. All right, the creator going to just say, you know what? You want to play with them? Go ahead. I'm gonna leave you right on over there with them. Okay? Whole time you supposed to be blessed, highly favored. You know what I'm saying? In your abundance, walking in your light, right? Helping people, but you over there playing with them, worrying about how they feel about you, how they looking at you. Because they didn't convince you that you need them. The whole time they need you. They need your energy, your light, your hands, your feet, your money, your time. All right, they taking everything from you. You ain't got nothing left. You walking around looking a mess. You go to look at yourself. You don't even look how you used to look because they done took everything from you. They done sucked you dry. You look like the walking dead. Some of y'all look like the walking DEAD. Okay? And you chosen. You chosen. It's like Paul Mooney. It reminds me of what Paul Mooney said when he said, how you white and you wasting that white skin? Like, how you chosen and you wasting it? How you They would love to be chosen. They would love it. Not saying that everything is is good about it, but the type of protection, the type of abundance and inheritance that you got, and you walk around like a peasant and a fool, baby. Ain't no way. You can't know who you belong to, baby. You can't. You can't. You done lost your mind. You need to go to jail. See where I'm going with it? You need to go to jail right with them. All right? So you can wake up. And you know what? It might just happen. You keep messing around. See where I'm going with it? You better get it together, baby. All right, because you are blessed and highly favored. The problem is you around low vibrational people. They jealous. They sending you the evil eye. They playing with you. They acting like they not affiliated with one another. They on the phone talking about you. Oh girl, I don't mess with her no more. They still on the phone talking. All right. They still on the phone talking, acting like they don't mess with each other. I don't know who that is for, but them people acting like they don't talk to each other no more. Smiling in your face, they still talking. They talking through somebody. All right. They got a mutual friend that they sending these subliminal. Listen, these people are phony. That's what I come to realize. People are phony. That's why people can't handle me, baby. People can't handle me because I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not. All right, and I'm going to tell you my truth too. All right, I pass gas. I'm going to tell you. I ain't going to act like it was somebody else. I thought it. Now, what you going to do about it? All right, listen, I've been this way. All right, you are chosen, blessed, and highly favored. Stop walking around like you ain't blessed and highly favored. Like you ain't got no gifts. You out there, working this job. Daggone well you got a gift. You can play a flute, a violin, and sing and all. And you up there cutting grass. I ain't shading it, but you have a gift, baby. People would love a gift, love a talent. You got a voice. You can speak. You a teacher, and you sitting around doing things that don't serve that. Okay, and I ain't hating on no hustle. Now listen, you might be good at cutting that grass too, but you need to be ministering and talking to people while you cutting that grass if you good at that. Okay? Don't let your gifts go. Sometimes God take your gifts and stuff back, and you don't get them back. I know from experience. I played around, honey, and I forgot how to sing. I was like, hold on. I talked to the creator. Hold up, baby. I'm back. Don't glitch me out. All right, some of y'all glitching. Make a bad bitch glitching. All right, some of y'all is glitching, baby. God done forgot your hands. See where I'm going with it. The creator said, hold up. I know that I made them, but hold up. Is that them? Is they there? Because they glitching out, baby. See where I'm going with it. And look at that. The plot and the plan is being exposed right in front of your eyes. Trust your intuition. Someone may be trying to use your gifts for gain. Didn't I just talk about your gifts? Don't let anyone use your talents, gifts, light for themselves. It's not. It's your portion, not theirs. Listen, stop letting people use you. Stop letting people use you. Those gifts, that money, that abundance, that inherit, that stuff is yours. If you feel led to help people, that's one thing. But dang it, people shouldn't be ringing your phone every day for something. And listen, they ain't even paid back what they owed the last time. And here you are, all right, here you go. I know you're gonna poop on me, so I'm gonna just lay here and be a toilet. Y'all need to stop. This is pure comedy at some point. Like, it's hilarious. You wanna be a victim. You want to be a victim if you sign up for things that you know is gonna make you a victim. Wake up. You're glitching, baby, and you look stupid. Okay, you may think you showing up helpful. You look stupid. They laughing. Let me go. Before they even call you, they on. Girl, let me just ask this dummy for $10. I know I owe her 20. You know what I'm saying? But watch how I'm gonna get this $10 up out of her, and she gonna give it to me, and I ain't paying her back, and she know it, cause that's what she let me do. This is how people talking about y'all. Okay? Because they got to think about it before they do it. Just know that. Everything is intentional. Everything. There is nothing nobody does that is unintentional. I can see stepping on your shit. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't see it. But people calling you for stuff, using, that stuff is intentional. They thought about it before they, look, we got to protect your dog again. Some of y'all got a dog, and the dog is telling you, like, baby, we need to go. We need to go. The dog is stressed out. The dog ready to run away. Okay, it say protect your dog. Someone may be trying to steal your dog. Watch out for people that take interest in them. We look at dogs as our protectors, but we need to reciprocate the energy they get preyed on too. Some of y'all got a dog that's going through something now, and the dog trying to tell you, now listen, the dog can't talk, but the dog body language is telling you, baby, we got to go. Something is wrong. This energy is off. Okay? This energy is off. Y'all don't even listen to these. And these animals are connected to the source, and they are more connected than you are. You got to listen. The Creator sent them to you for more guidance, more awareness. Right? Look, mine walking. Look at that. And I don't even see nobody, but I trust that she sees somebody before I do. That's how that works. They come to protect you. They come to heighten your spiritual senses. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't talk. So you got to really pay attention. Some of y'all not paying attention. You got to wake up. Y'all distracted by these relationships and these people and this mess and this stuff that don't matter. Shoes and clothes, all this mess. Listen, pay attention. Open your eyes. Okay? Listen to them animals. They telling you. Them people don't like you. They telling you, stop. Don't pick up the phone, mommy. Don't pick up the phone, daddy. Shit. Get me some more treats. You want to spend that money, right? Go get me extra groomed up. Okay, y'all got better things to do with it. You can put bills to the side for these people, and they would never put a bill to the side for you. When you going to love yourself? When you going to say no? And look at this. Look what we got. They are a covert narcissist. Protect your energy. They playing games. I can't make this okay? Didn't we just talk about the narcissists? A lot of these people are covert narcissists. And I know people are like, oh, people using narcissists because we find it out it's common to run into them. We finding out that it is common to run into covert narcissists we're finding that out. We just ain't known what to call these bastards. All right. We ain't know what to call them. It's more than you think. They gonna be exposed too. The narcissist is being exposed. I just heard it. The narcissist is being exposed. The energy that is out now in the open, exposing people. The truth is finding a way to roll out of the narcissist's mouth. You better take that truth and you better run with it. And don't make them feel bad about it. Make them feel real comfortable with telling the truth. Because they really slow. All right. Really, a lot of y'all scared of them. And it ain't nothing to be scared of. They are little kids. They so daggone insecure, you could really run over them. Y'all need to be laughing for even letting these people run over you. Because they really ain't got no power. Guess what power they got? The power you gave to them. Take it back. Take it back. We got the necessary. Definition of necessary. Required to be done, needed, essential, achieved, or present. You may have the bare necessities, but you're grateful for it all. Okay, it says, is the necessary clear to you at this time? Do you know what is essential or needed? If not, ask for help spiritually from the universe. So some of y'all got what's necessary. You might be feeling ungrateful. Look around and be grateful for that loaf of bread and that can of Spam. You know what I'm saying? It's the necessary. It's going to get you through. Fried up. You know what I'm saying? Put a little mayo on that bread. Fry. That's up. Put a little Kraft Deluxe on that thing. Melt it down. You know what I'm saying? Cut it real cute. And keep it going. Accept the necessary. You know what I'm saying? It might be the bare necessities. Right? You might got, a couple of little bars of soap and payday next week, but it's going to get you there. Be grateful. It's there. Right? You got the necessary. You got what's necessary. Right? Don't stress about it. You got what you need. You got what's necessary. Anything that isn't necessary, and this is for another group of you guys, and some of y'all don't have the necessary, right? Things that you need, but the Creator is going to bring it through. It's going to bring people through you asking for help, right? So you need to tap into your help energy. Like, ask people for help. You never know if you don't have the bare necessities. But some of y'all got the bare necessities and you're ungrateful. All right? Be grateful. Some people don't have nothing. Some people don't have nothing. You understand what I'm saying? You mad that you only got hot dogs? Some people would love to put a pot of water on. Or hell, they eat it cold. All right? Some people ain't got nothing. You got the necessary. You are blessed and highly favored. You have the necessary. Right? You have the necessary. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card, y'all. And guess what we got for them daggone narcissists? Is about to tumble down on your enemies. The listen. The towers is coming, baby. The tower moment is coming. They thought all this time that they had gotten away with what they done to you. They thought they would get rid of the flying monkeys. You know what I'm saying? And throw the flying monkeys under the bus so they can hide themselves. Because they don't really want you to know that they was in on half of this mess that they done to you. They hiding their hands, but the Creator is about to show how dirty them hands is. And that's why a lot of them is going to jail, whether it's spiritual or physical. Because of all the stuff that they did. They did so much stuff to you guys. Some of you guys don't even know what was being done. You was that blessed and highly favored and protected. You didn't even know people was plotting on you. Plotting on your demise. Plotting on the ending of your life. Plotting on destroying how you make your money. Plotting on you. Just plotting on your relationship, your marriage. Some of y'all had that woman, you know what I'm saying, around your man, and she was plotting on you. She was telling you stuff so you could leave that man so she could take him. You know what I'm saying? These people are terrible out here. Not everybody, but it's a lot of messed up people who are hurting and refuse to heal. And they are projecting. Stop having people around your marriage. They jealous of it. They jealous of the fact that y'all together. They jealous of the fact that y'all best friends. They jealous of the fact that y'all go on trips. They jealous of the fact that even if y'all get into it, y'all find a way to make up. They jealous that y'all smiling. They jealous that y'all outfits match. They jealous. They jealous. They jealous. They jealous because they don't have nobody. They can't keep nobody. Nobody wants them. Their energy is terrible. Nobody want to deal with them. And even if they do find somebody, these the type of people who use them up and throw them away. They have no good intentions. You gotta stop allowing close proximity to the things that matter to you. Stop allowing close proximity to the things that you are supposed to protect. You have to love yourself enough to understand that your energy and access to you is like gold. You know what I'm saying? Stop just letting, a lot of y'all is just letting people come right on out of nowhere into your life. Oh, they just appeared. They must supposed to be here. No! Who sent you? All right? Where you come from? People be thinking I'm crazy. They come up to me and where you come from? Hold up. Good morning. All right. But all that other stuff, where you done came? Who you? I had a lady ask me, dang. I was talking to somebody else about my cooking and stuff. And said, dang, can I come over? I said, who is you? I don't even know you. She was like, dang. You ain't coming over my house. No, I don't know you. And it's straight like that. And it's plain and simple. It's plain and simple. I don't play with my energy no more. I don't play with my energy no more. Once you got to pick yourself up, heal, and put your broken pieces back together, that stuff take time. Ain't nobody got time to be healing themselves, to be broken up again. Who in the world want to go through that? That is insane. A lot of you guys are going to get clarity about some things. Okay? A lot of you guys are going to get clarity. It says clarity is on its way to you. So pay attention to the signs. It may come through music, TV, or a person. Your spiritual team is calling you to bring clarity to a situation you've been asking questions about. Listen, y'all. Clarity. A lot of y'all going to get clarity. Y'all got questions. Y'all confused. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what to do. You feel lost, right? Is this person good for me? Most of y'all already know the daggone answer. You just don't trust yourself enough, right? So that's when your spiritual team and the creator say, okay, let me get this daggone person. All right, this daggone being some more clarity, because I'm sure that you got the clarity. See, the thing about the creator and all that, right, is that you got this thing called intuition. See where I'm going with it? You got your inner being, you got your intuition, you got your soul, you know what I'm saying? That always knows the answer. But depending on how much you trust yourself, okay? Sometimes you need clarity. And sometimes we all need clarity. It's nothing wrong with it. But most of the time, what's becoming clear is what you already know. So, clarity is here. Ask your spiritual team, the creator, for some clarity. Ask your ancestors, whoever you want to ask, right? For some clarity. And it's going to come quick and in a hurry, all right? The Shanita frequency. I hope you guys enjoyed this poll today, all right? Create your boundaries. No excuses. It's 2026. Take advantage of this time. You will not get this time back. You will not get this part of your life back. Okay? A lot of you guys are, look, can't make it up. You already know the answer. Trust yourself. Listen. Ain't that what I just said? And I was just about to talk about the bad habits. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are overweight. And yeah, I'm a little, yeah, okay, I'm working on it. See where I'm going with it? I'm working on it. But I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are overweight and making excuses about, you know, being big. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I understand some of it is hereditary and stuff. All right, some of y'all ain't that big, but some of y'all is really big. All right. Some of y'all is 600-pound life. Or 10 sandwiches from it. See where I'm going with it? Get a hold of your bad habits. Don't be putting all the mukbangs and all this stuff on your phone. Okay? I had to delete a lot of that stuff, watching people eat all the time. All right? Next thing you know, you want a daggone bologna sandwich. You don't even like bologna, but because, you know, little cocoa with the pots and pans, then fried it up, right? Now you want, you know, a bologna and cheese. And you done already ate something. See where I'm going with it? But because you on that daggone phone, which is a distraction. Okay, now you over there in the corner with a daggone bologna and cheese. And so, don't do it. Delete that stuff off your phone. If you're going to have food on your phone and you know that you need to eat better for your health and to lose some of that old food that is stuck in your body, see where I'm going with it? Then you need to be looking at salads and stuff, juicing things. Listen, I got so much juicing on my phone that, you know, I juice now because that's all I really see. All I really see is juicing, so that's the influence. So make sure that your influences on your phone are influences that help you push forward in your life. I understand that you're supposed to love yourself no matter what, and that's fine. But you also got to be honest about your bad habits. Don't make excuses to support your bad habits. You know daggone well that you need to look at your portion size. Okay? You know daggone well that you need to eat a little better. You know that you got a job to do. You chosen. You the leader. You are the line leader. You are the line leader. And a lot of y'all have been taught these overeating bad habits. Heal that stuff. All right, do a burn and release. I release, the spirit of gluttony. I release the spirit of obesity. I release food addictions. I release the bad habits that cause me to overeat. I release this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It says it's time to stop doing that thing that keeps you stuck. Your spirit guides are nudging you to remove a bad habit. It could even be a person. Listen, a person can be a bad habit, can be an addiction. Listen, you have got to get rid of this stuff. Start small. Put one piece of fruit on your plate. You know what I'm saying? Next to all that meat. You know what I'm saying? Put some fruit, put some vegetables, drink some herbal teas, detox your body. Start really cleaning your vessel. Deworm. Start getting into this stuff. Listen, the algorithm is opening up. We getting more information on how to heal our bodies, more information than we ever had. It's so much information that the clinics and the doctors that used to tell you that none of this stuff worked are now admitting that this stuff worked. That these aren't just these, fictional remedies anymore. They coming out and telling you, yes, this cures this. Take advantage of the information that you have access to before it be gone. I'm telling you. See, a lot of y'all take this information that's on the internet for granted. Like they can't shut this stuff down or alter it. You are in the information age, baby. Come on. You need to be writing this stuff down, practicing this stuff, spreading this stuff. It's time to heal. It's time to eat better. It's time to do better. It's time to love yourself. It's time to spiritually heal. It's time to physically heal. It's time to be yourself because you got a spiritual and physical war to fight with the enemy, and you need to be mentally, spiritually, and physically ready for this thing. You know what I'm saying? So do better. Love yourself. I'm not saying don't love yourself exactly. Love yourself. But you got to love yourself enough to do what you got to do and be honest with yourself. Don't sell yourself no dream. Don't you let these people that's 400, 500, 600 pounds tell you that you are fine the way that you are. Okay, not being able to roll up out the bed. Baby, I got to roll up out the bed. I ain't got time to be stuck in no bed. Boy, listen. Don't you notice that them people on 600-pound life always got a partner? And people be saying that like that's something to brag about. That ain't nothing to brag about. That partner ain't nothing. You just sat here and watch me fry up 16 pounds of chicken. And look, and they be smaller. They ain't even eating it. They just going to the store and get it. That is an enemy, baby. Stop yourself ahead of time before somebody got to roll you out the bed with a gurney, baby. Ain't nobody got time. We're going to have to get 2 caskets, baby. All right, and 1 casket is high enough. Because listen, if I got to get you 2 caskets, you going straight in the dirt without a casket. All right, we're going to wrap you up like a mummy. See where I'm going with it? We're going to wrap you up in some cloths. All right? And put you down 16 feet under because you done took up 10 feet. See where I'm going with it? So we got to put you... we got to put you 16 feet under. Because you done got that daggone big. All right? Now listen, don't let yourself go. Y'all letting these people stress y'all out. making y'all eat. Y'all got partners that's taking you to the store. You in the electric buggy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even walking no more, but you got this partner. Oh, my honey, kick that partner out. All right, they don't like you. Listen, if your partner don't tell you the truth, they don't love you, baby. They the apps. I'm telling you that right now. All right, and so I'm gonna end on that note. Um, I hope you guys make some time for yourself today. All right, you don't get this time back. There's no listen. Be selfish. It's all right to be selfish, baby. All you got is yourself. All right. I love you guys. I hope this message reach whoever it is supposed to reach. I'm gonna get me a little rest because doing this really takes a lot of my energy, but I enjoy it. I'm not complaining. I enjoy it. All right. I enjoy it. Um yeah, the Shanita frequency. Let's get with it. I'm about to start doing some reality TV reviews. All right, I'm going to touch on Nicki Minaj. Okay, you know the Jigga Man got some stuff going on with them files. All right, so I'm going to try to talk about that before the hype dies down. Um, yeah, so I got some things that I want to bring forth to the people. All right, love on yourself. Okay, listen and try not to judge so much. Okay, try to understand people's journey. We've been through a lot. Listen, being a human being ain't easy, baby. Okay, give people grace if you feel like it's not intentional to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just don't know better. All right, they don't know any better. They've been abused, and it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? Try to give grace when you need to, and put yourself first. And it's okay to detach. You know what I'm saying? Detaching is healthy, not too much detaching. But if you feel like you need to detach and you overwhelmed, then you don't need nobody permission to do that. You're the only person who gives yourself permission. Nobody else can give you permission at all. And that's how I carry it. And I don't care how you feel. And I tell you straight up, I don't care how you feel. Oh wow, whoop de doo. That's my favorite word right now is whoop de doo. All right. Whoop de doo. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.